Hello, hello. It's still early. I'm still getting everything set up. I had pulled up the stream this morning because I wanted to show you guys the past 5 days or so for Battalion. So I purchased Battalion at about six 6:31, and then it took a big dip, which made me a little nervous, but it's actually come back up to about 521. So I'm still at a loss at about $16 for this small position, but I'm up $20 for the day. So I've almost made my money back on it. But I should have waited. I just wanted to make sure to just grab a hold of it before it took off. Um, and I did, and we'll see if it continues. It's had some great movement today. That one. Yeah, so like right here, if I'd been watching it at about 4 this morning, I would have seen it hit 643, which was actually more than what I purchased it for. But so we're just kind of watching it today and seeing what it's doing, and um, if I make green on it today, I'll probably flip. Uh, I should flip it. That's the smart thing to do. But yeah, so that's kind of how my day's looking. Checking out Battalion. The other traders were saying that there was a lot of red this morning, and I hadn't really looked at the rest of the market, just this one, because this is what I had positions in, and I was, I said it was a little scary there for a minute. Wouldn't have been a lot of money lost, but percentage-wise, that would have been a big hit, honestly, and I didn't want to take that. Anyway, and apologies for not streaming the past couple of days. I wasn't really feeling very great. I haven't, I don't always feel great in the mornings, but I'm feeling a little better today. So I wanted to pop in here and yeah, do this thing because I'm checking the market anyway. So I almost sold it though when it dipped like that, but that would have been quite a loss that I did not want to take on. Like I said, percentage wise, that would have been quite a loss. Um, but yeah, just give me a few minutes and I'll be back up with coffee and more things to say. So I'll be right back. Just a reminder, everyone, that the stock market will be closed. U.S. It says all U.S. equity markets will be closed on Friday, April 3rd, 2026, in observance of Good Friday. Bond markets will operate in an early close schedule, and this is for detailed market hours. No, yeah, that's not important. But anyway, so it looks like oil had taken a big hit over, sorry, my dog. Oil had taken a big hit over the past few days, but it's green. It's all of the stocks that I have on my list are going green. So there's that. Okay, I still don't have my coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. There we go. Anyway, I still don't have my coffee yet. I'm still getting things ready. I just wanted to read us some things from the Discord. Okay, where? Okay, SKYQ, one I'm not familiar. Low float oil name. With news this morning. Weekly falling wedge, breaking bull. 98 million shares traded. In PM up 123%. So we're going to switch over to Webull because I want to look at that. SKYQ. We'll add that wait, yeah, YQ. YQ? Okay, yeah, I can see it was past 5 days. I was at $2 this morning and it's definitely up. So we're going to add this to our whale watch list. And then we're going to do trader suggested because that's a whole other list that I have. Yeah, SKYQ might be one to watch today. Rory, you're gonna tear up my mat, and that's gonna upset me. But we are watching Battalion. Well, you know what? It's fine. I showed uh what it was doing this past Battalion was doing this past week. This is not an accurate price. It's $3.85. It is not running that right now. It is running $5.18 right now, which is a slight dip from this morning. It hit like a high of like 649 earlier in the pre-market. But you know, most of the action happens after 9:30, so I usually try to wait till then to do my trading. And I broke my rule the other day. It was Monday. Monday I purchased some shares. There's the bell, so let's see what it does. Don't dip on me. That would upset me. That would upset me. No. Like I said, this one really dipped on me the other day. Made me a little nervous that I was inaccurate with um my my call out, but just coming back up. So you could have got an easy flip on this one. Could have got it for $3 earlier today and yesterday. You do not need on my desk. You don't need on my desk. And that is my cup. It's not your cup. Arguing with my cat because she's a pain in the butt. Oh, don't do that. We'll just wait and see. Sometimes the stocks dip a little bit first thing in the morning and then come back up. Sometimes they shoot straight up and then they come back down. So, Battalion, had some news, on Monday. They sold shares to, who was that? Let me pop up a tab. They sold shares, TL News. Okay, yeah. Wait. Hmm. I'm just gonna have to see how this one goes. I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't expect it to continue to dip like that, but I mean, it will eventually. Look at you, so happy kitty. She's a happy cat now. Just likes to be petted. Okay, so battalions. No, I don't want to quote. Oil. 9 hours, 54. Stock crash is 51%. It's back up though, so that seems inaccurate. Sales and quarterly losses. So I guess when they did Uh, they released earnings. Battalion had not been doing so well, but from what I understood is that they were making a recovery with all of this recent movement in their shares. Hey, look, we're going back up. Like I said, I got a small position in this, so this is what I'm going to be paying attention to today. I did just add some more money to the trading account, so I'll be able to do some bigger trades. I've kind of been putting it off lately, for a few reasons, but one of them being cat is shedding. You're gonna get me covered in kitty hair. Um, what was I saying? Oh, one of them being I'm still relatively new to the platform, so I don't want to give myself the opportunity to blow a bunch of money until I'm good at it. I'm still learning the ins and outs of Thinkorswim. I'm much better at it with Webull, but we're not doing Webull right now. We're just using it to check stocks and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm hoping to flip this today, though I could just hold on to it because it did have some really good I can't think. She's distracting me. You're distracting me. Silly cat. It did hit 35 a couple weeks ago, and it slowly dropped. It didn't like immediately drop. Mm, volume's low right now though, so that would tell me that people don't want to sell at the moment. Let's check the volume on Webull. Oh, excuse me. Will you guys quit? Like, seriously? No, nobody needs to be on my desk. Get down, both of you. Meow. Go. Quit! Hang on a second. Ooh, look at that, 532. Discussing the crude oil situation right now on the Discord. I don't know, I think a lot of people don't know what to think right now, but it's going green. A lot of green. If you look at my list right here. Um, yeah, lots of green. Only one company is red on my list out of 34 crude. Oh, they're not all crude, but oil stocks. I guess I should probably separate crude from refined. But most of them should at least be crude, partially crude oil stock companies. That one from earlier, the call out, the SKYQ is at the top of the list, up 103%, trading at $5.16. But like I said, we're in Battalion, so we're gonna watch Battalion. I got a call up for MU. Came in about 4 minutes ago. Don't dip on me. Don't do it. Italians being a brat. Okay, so we're going to look at MU. Well, hello. It's on its way up. $355 a share. Well, now it's 353, but expensive stock. Hi, Vix. The buying interest has slowed down on Battalion, so it could dip. I'm gonna watch it for a little while longer before hopping off. We did start stream about at least 30 minutes early. Not exactly stock relevant, but something interesting that happened yesterday that I didn't hear about until this morning, so I completely missed the launch. But apparently they sent a rocket to orbit the moon last night, and they're going to the dark side of the moon. So that's cool. And I didn't hear anything about it, and I'm a little upset that it wasn't all over the news. Like everybody's like, "Oh, when are we going back to the moon? When are we going back to the moon?" And then we go to the moon, and then nobody says anything about it. So frustrating and ironic and lots of things. But yeah, I missed that. So that was cool. And if you got to see it, then, kudos to you. Battalion, stop it. You're gonna hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding about the feelings, but it is gonna upset me. Okay, so something to remember is don't get distracted while you're trading stocks because if you get distracted and it hits all the nice little highs and stuff like that where you could sell and make your profit and all that shebang, you end up missing out on it and end up here. This here. This has dipped uh almost $2.30 below my purchase price, which does not make me happy. I thought that it was gonna make a flip around or flip around, turn around today. And I mean, it's still green from where it was the other day, but if you look here, hit 534, and then right here, 643. That was first thing this morning. I was not awake at that time. And I don't, I'm not exactly, it's frustrating that I was not awake at this time, but I'm not getting up at, I don't want to get up at 4 for this, for just one stock. Maybe if I had more in it, I would have, but I didn't, so I missed that nice jump right there. That is where I would have made green, like on all the stocks. But now we're just kind of trying to decide whether or not it's worth it to hold our position and see if it'll go back up or if we should just, take our losses and get out. I'm undecided. And this, hmm, it might also be being shorted too. You got to keep that in mind because I do see lots of $100 bids, nothing big. Nothing below above 6,000 on Weeble. And then Thinkorswim. Oh, the coffee. There's not enough coffee. I like to keep myself educated on what's going on in the oil market. But to be honest, I'm a little unsure right now. I'm unsure of what it's going to do. I just, I expected it to all take off again. And it has, but not quite like I'd hoped. I guess hoped is probably the better word. Now we're not going all the way over there. It's easier to scroll it on Weevil than it is Thinkorswim. It takes too long. Zoom out a little. But yeah, so at this point we're just deciding on whether or not we want to hold this position because the stock market is closed tomorrow. So, at least for what I'm doing. Is tomorrow Friday? What day is today? Yeah, so tomorrow is Friday. I guess I can put my camera back up. I'm not really doing anything interesting. Every time I say that, I end up with a cat on my lap. They just want to be on camera. They do. Don't you? Just pains in the butt, and they want to be on camera. Buddy, buddy, why? Nobody was bothering me. No, nobody was bothering me, and then you just. This is a different cat. We've seen three cats on stream today, just so everyone is aware. David, Rory, and Christopher, and the only one that has not climbed up on my lap today was Mama. What are you doing? You want up here, but you don't want me to hold you, but you're not sitting on my desk. You just distracted me from my stocks. You and the puppy. I mean it. You crawl on my desk, I'll put you on the floor. Sometimes he likes to sit on the arm of my chair, which is okay. Yes. You happy boy. Silly kitty. I don't know. So I was up 18 bucks today, earlier today. It's not looking like it's going to be a good day for me on this particular one. I would like to sell it and put it back and buy back in at a lower price, but I so when you put money into these accounts, which I only had $100 on this account so that I could not blow more than $100 while I learned how to trade. Um, but when you put money into these brokerage accounts, they take time to clear. So I'm waiting on the rest of my funds to clear so that I can make larger purchases. Now, if I had been able to already purchase more shares the other day when it hit $3, I would not be red right now in this trade. This trade would be green for me and it would be all gravy, wouldn't it, Christopher? But I did not have the funds at the time and I could not get them in there quickly enough. So that is where we are. I suppose I could wait till it. I have some options here. I can wait till it dips, like real bad, and then I can just purchase more shares, which will offset my purchase price. And since I only have 15 shares, that's not going to be hard to do. Like I said, I wanted to take a small position in this, and I didn't have a lot to work with in the account. Did it on purpose. So now we're just kind of trying to decide whether or not we should just cut our losses and start over, which is what it's looking like. I'm expecting people don't want to be holding this bag over the weekend or over Friday. Was just hoping for one more jump up before I sold out. That way I could minimize profit loss. But I could have also sold. See, I was distracted. I could have sold here. Well, I should start here. I could have sold here, could have sold here, could have sold here, could have sold here. So, like, I started watching it not here, but I believe it was somewhere around in this area. Maybe even right here. But yeah, I could have sold at any of these points, and I did not. So that is my fault because I was watching and I just decided I didn't want to. I guess I expected a better movement for the day than what we're getting. And in the end, you look at the news, you look at the statistics and the trends, and you make your best guess. Because unless you are talking to the CEO of such and such company, you don't know what the market's going to do. You can just take the advice of people who know a little more than you, um, do your own research, and work within that and get to try to get the best result. You're so sweet. I can't really do this whenever I'm holding you, though. He also likes to sit on my lap while I sit on my computer. Yeah, so I'm a lap kitty, huh? Drink some more of my coffee. I'm thirsty, and I need the caffeine. I'm not with it today. It's been a weird week. I don't know if other people do this, but something I like to do with my coffee is I like to put a specific type of protein powder in there. You're shedding. You're going to get me covered in cat hair. You're all shedding. Summertime. I need, they all need a good brushing. Yes, all four of you. Okay, so now total I'm down 30 bucks on this trade, which is honestly a lot for such a small position. It has dipped quite a bit. No, don't want to be a baby. No. But I mean, I want to be honest about this trade, how it's going for me. They're not all perfect, you know. You don't just make bank every time. Everybody takes losses. This, like I said, small position, small losses, 30 bucks in the grand scheme of things is not a lot. Percentage wise, though, if I had had 100 shares or more, 500, 1,000, this would be quite a hit for me. So I am happy that I went in so small potatoes because it's just 30 bucks, but it could be a lot more. There's somebody out there who bought in when I did, held it when I did, and is down several $1,000s. But I also am still expecting the stock to come back up too, you know? But I should probably do a little more research into the oil right now, see who's moving oil. I was expecting Iraq to slow down oil production a little bit, but from what I can gather, they're not. They're still selling, thousands and thousands of gallons of oil. So, with them still being a big player, it does affect the other stocks. Like I said, I expected them to take a little bit of a break, deal with their own um, military struggle stuffs, but they're not. Okay, fine. You don't want to be a baby, and I don't want to. I don't know. Go play kitty kitty. Really. It's still technically my desk. He's like, I'm not on your desk. Yes, you are. I have a big desk. He's still on it. Okay, now you are on my desk. Stop. You're gonna get kicked out of my room. Yep. Phew. Hmm. Oh, this one's continuing to dip on me. That does not make me happy. What did it cost me? 63 bucks for this trade? It's like half loss. That's like 50% loss. Well, now we're at 32, down 32. No, it didn't cost me that. How much did this trade cost me? Let's do the math. Something that might help me decide. Um, 'Cause Okay, I mean, that's not 50% loss. It's 25% profit loss, which does not make me happy either way, either. I should. So I want to do some more research, but at the same time, this stock is dipping and I don't really have time to do research. I don't want to just hop off of it. It's going to go back up to $6 in some sense. I said it hit 649 earlier, but I mean that could have just been a is that a dead cat bounce? Is that what it's called? Where it just pops up like it's alive and then it dips back down. But it didn't dip straight down. It's just taken, yeah, it's going down now. And that's what it did yesterday too. I had a peak and then it just straight down. Well, not straight, but you know. We're coming down the mountain. I don't like going down the mountain. We want to go up the mountain. I don't know, guys. I'm just talking, I guess. Mm. Okay, that's enough. Get out. You're being a brat. You're gonna get cat hair on my coffee, and then I'm gonna be mad. Quit it, you little pain in the butt. That is still my desk. Lap or go away. Lap or go away. You're gonna fall. Jeez. I tried to step on my arm, but I wasn't holding it there for him to step on. No. Okay, you're distracting me. Go away. Go away, kitty. I'm losing money, and you're not helping. It's a little less annoying when my trades are going green, when they want me to pet them in the middle of a stream. Stop it. I love you very much, kitty kitty. But you are being a pain in the butt, and I'm not letting you crawl on my desk. I'm easy. Should have never let them crawl on my desk. It used to not bother me, because they didn't like sit right here, but they just like to sit right in front of my computer screen, and I can't see. Yeah, you better park it, and be happy I'm letting you sit there. Cats don't listen. They don't care what you have to say. They're just gonna do their own thing. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm very distracted today. Okie dokie. What do I want to do? Okay, so I've heard that there are a few other things that are affecting the price of oil right now, but I can't exactly prove that right now, so I'm not going to mention it. But if I do find proof of that, I will bring it up. Okay, so we're going to see still barrels per day. Okay, as of early April 2026, Iraq's oil production has dropped nearly 60 to 70%. Okay, that's what I was expecting because it's kind of hard to pump out billions and billions and gallons of oil when you're in the middle of a war. Um, so to all right, so nearly 60-70% to approximately 1.3 to 1.4 billion, not billion, million barrels per day. The sharp decline is due to the production shutdowns in the south and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. Oh, did the U.S. shut that down? During the ongoing U.S.-Iran conflict, a significant drop from previous levels above 4 million, not billion, million. That's still a lot of oil. Okay, so then I need to see how much oil Battalion is producing because people will buy from people who are selling. Okay, so the US is actually producing more oil. It says United States is the world's top oil producer, setting records with crude production averaging roughly, okay, 13.5 to 13.7 million barrels per day. Then why is this not, why is this not doing what I thought it would? Why? Why is it not going? I just don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what I'm missing. What am I missing, Christopher? Tell me. No, no. Oh, pretty boy, stop it. I'm trying to work. I posted it in the Discord. I want to see if they can figure out what I'm missing here because I have to be missing something. If Iraq's production has dropped down 60 to 70%, then it would make sense that other countries' oil would boom. So is there another oil producer that I'm not considering? I suppose that would make sense. So let's see, because I thought that the U.S. was currently the world's largest oil producer, but maybe I'm just crazy. So who is the world's largest oil producer? United States is the world's biggest oil producer, and it's held the position since 2018. Let me see this chart. Saudi Arabia, Russia. Okay, so it goes US, then Saudi Arabia, then Russia, then Canada, then China, then Iran. Let's look a little bit more into that. No. So maybe, maybe Saudi Arabia and Russia are giving us more competition than giving the US more competition than I'm expecting or expected. I suppose that could be it. Like I said, there's something I'm missing here. This doesn't make sense. But I mean, sometimes stocks be doing what stocks be doing, so there's that. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna do some more research on this. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Your camera makes you look like a demon right now in the eyes. How are you? And what have you done with my wife? Yeah, it's just the way that it's angled. It does that when I have it flipped sideways. But I've got it flipped sideways because I don't have to have my curtain as far out on the sides. It's kind of, so I don't think it does it when I take my glasses off. At least not as bad. My glasses causes a little bit of a reflection in the eyes. But so far it's not been a big deal, so I just kind of haven't bothered with it. I did have the side cameras or the side lights on, but I got tired of messing with those, so I just removed them. Anyway, that's just, yeah, it's just tech stuff. Okay, it's 11. What do I want to do with this trade? I don't know. So, based on what I can find and I have found so far, this stock should go up. It should not stay down here. American oil is doing okay. Let's see if anybody got back to me in the Discord. Okay. I'll try one more thing. Hey, you're shaking my computer, kitty. Okay, so this problem might be more of an insurance thing rather than a buying and selling of stock. Because I can't prove this, so I don't want to say anything untrue, but it's looking, that's the only thing that makes sense, is that the problem here is an insurance type of thing, not a lack of buying and selling of this of the oil itself. Okay, so that's not public information, so I might be stuck, unable to answer some of these questions. Wait, let's try this. Okay, where are we at as far as losses? Okay, so it's not public knowledge. Because I was looking into the insurance of this company to see maybe that was the issue. It's not public knowledge who they have their insurance policies under. So, hmm. I would like to be able to give anybody who's in this trade some sort of answer here, but I don't have one currently. Based on buying and sell it, like based on sales, the U.S. oil companies should be going up, but this one is taking a dip. Could be getting shorted. That's something to consider. I see lots of $100 bids, not $100, 100 unit bids, and single, just a very small bids. So it could be getting shorted, but it doesn't make sense to me why this one's going down. You take out a competitor in the market, you know, then the other companies should be making more money. Now, you know, they're not completely out of business or anything like that, but it's nowhere near the amount of oil that the U.S. is producing, which this is a United States company. Okay, like I said, I'd like to give some advice here, but I'm not able to find any solid answers for what's going on here. I mean, oil is volatile anyway, but it shouldn't be dipping right now. It shouldn't be dipping right now. It doesn't make sense. If anybody sees this and can tell me what I'm missing here, I've looked into insurance based issues, and I've looked into you know, competition, and I'm not sure. Okay, so hmm, I'll find an answer. I'll keep digging. I'm not gonna stay on stream right now. It's already 11:09. It's my time to get off. I actually started early, so this was an extra long stream. And I do have things to do today, as you know, every day. I'll keep looking. If I figure out what happened or what's going on, I'll give an update. So, since I don't know what is going on here, I would say safe bet is just to get out. I'm already down 30 bucks on it, you know? So, hmm. So, when in doubt, get out. If you're down in this trade, get out. That's my advice to you. Don't hold it like I am currently. I just want to figure something out, get a solid answer before I jump off of this. But if you don't have a lot to put into this, don't wait for it to hit $1.80 because it can. Absolutely. If you can't take this hit, don't. I can take this hit. I don't want to, but I can. But I want to do a little more research before I make a final decision here. But like I said, if you're down and you need your money freed up for trading, get out. Hopefully you purchased it lower than what I purchased this trade for. But yeah, so that's my advice to you. You could also, and like it's still, you can still scalp this one too, because like you see, you buy here, you sell there, so you could buy it at 423, sell it at 441. So there's plenty of scalp opportunity here. This was intended just to be a scalp, but after I purchased it, the trade didn't go the way I'd expected, so I held on to it for a couple of days to see what it did. And then while I wasn't paying attention to it, it dipped a lot. So I was kind of stuck with the what do I do now? It's like I said, it's not doing what I expected it to do. I might make a comeback. Like I said, if you need this money for your other trades, I would find another one. Let me look at my other stocks real quick because I haven't even checked any of my mining companies. NAK, 153. I usually like to buy it at below 120, but this one does hit $2. It does hit every bit of $2, sometimes 4 or 5. Nova's another one. I don't know why that's like that. Stop it. There we go. Nova's another one that I like to watch. This one hits $7 or $8 sometimes. Looks like it's on an upward trend, but beware that it could dip down to 582. AM, it's a little more of an expensive stock. So if you can get this one for somewhere in the $18 range, that's pretty decent. Right now it's at 22, so if you're getting interested in this one, I would be flipping it because I'm not as familiar with this stock, but the higher we get up here, the less wiggle room there is for AM. But like I said, I'm less familiar with this one. But those are my favorite mining companies. We'll take a peek at this new one that we got from the Discord today. $3, $4. See, so this one hit 650. It's now on its way back down. I don't know what oil's being weird today. I'd be flipping or scalping. That's the proper term. I'd be scalping stocks today. I wouldn't be holding long term. I guess that's my advice. If you're still wanting to trade the rest of the day, scalp it. Uh, Stay liquid. Market's closed tomorrow, at least for the US. The market I am working in is closed tomorrow. See, we're going green here. What are you doing? Oh, this is just frustrating me, guys. It's frustrating me so much. So a good rule of thumb, 2% loss, get out. Or you could 2 cent loss, get out. That's good advice. You never lose much if you sell out every time it drops 2 cents. Because depending on how many shares you have, that could be $5. Or that could be anywhere from $2 to $1,000, $2,000, depending on how many shares. So we're going green. It's frustrating me. It's frustrating me, my dudes. Okay. Other than sitting here and complaining about how this is frustrating me, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I hope that your trades are going well, that you're going green today. And I wish everybody luck in this market. Follow your rules, set your stop losses, My stop loss when I put this, I wouldn't still be in this trade if my stop loss didn't kick as soon as this, as I set something up wrong when I put this trade in. So that's why I'm part of the reason why I'm still in it. Now, I've been known to kick my stop loss off if I want to hold on to it, but you really shouldn't. If you decide you're going to scalp it, then you should scalp it. Um, Now we're going a little more green. Okay, I'm hopping off. Good luck, everybody, and I will catch you all on Monday. So have a good one. Bye.